friends felt comfortable tackling. Now, keep in mind, a custom home builder in 2021 would easily charge $200 per square foot, excluding the land. So based on Ian's owner builder cost article in Fine Home Building Magazine, I'd like to give you my perspective on the major items that made his project so successful. But before I go there, I know some of you are saying, so what? The cost to build in 2021 was much different than they are today. Now you're correct in saying this.
Hello?
But remember, lumber prices were spiking in a major way in
Yeah. Good evening.
2021 at the start of this owner builder project, and those notably.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a successful trading day, that everybody was able to watch the debate and take their take on the two candidates. Hopefully we'll have a future debate before the election. A summary of today's show in the market was very volatile. We had the inflation CPI report come out, and that drastically made, I guess, the first half of the day, it was very down. So if you went down the first half of the day, you probably made some money. And then the second half, it rallied really big and strong. As you can see, the NASDAQ ended up going up 2.1, for the final thing, it went 2.17% to the upside. S&P 500, 1%. And then the Dow Jones always trailing behind, 0.31%. But this was very red at the beginning of the day, and now, as you can see, it turned around. And this is to the point that I was talking to before when we last met, that this month, historically speaking, is extra very volatile. So anything can happen. So just be aware of your risk accordingly. You can see based on the volatility, VIX is over 7%. This is very dramatic in a way. So yeah, just keep that in the back of your mind, in your notes, when you're trading, that some things can go extra. You think it's going to go one day and then one way, and then the next thing is it doesn't, and then it goes back again to the way that you thought originally. For tomorrow, Thursday, things are looking a little bit on the downside, not very much. It's still, if you ask me, kind of flat, but this is expected, especially with the big upside or rally that occurred in the later half of the day today. So this is kind of expected, a little bit of a, okay, let's pull back a little bit. We were a little bit crazy. So that's for tomorrow. Oil doing well. Gold has been, silver and copper, I guess, are doing well. Platinum and palladium doing very well. It's very expensive. I didn't know that. But yeah, those are some of the things to keep in mind for tomorrow. Okay, so let's get this party started. We'll do a quick synopsis. I'll try to be precise, as quick as possible, maybe 15 minutes, but you know, we tend to talk a lot. So the winners of the day, you can see from this list, it was Lucid, and I don't know why. I guess Tesla also did well. Let me look. Do we have Tesla in here? It might have deleted Tesla. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of the Roku. Add Tesla. Tesla should be up there as well. It's probably already in there. So 11%, close to 12%. Chewy, we have a big fan of Chewy in the house. NVDA, let's look at that because that's important. It's one of the Magnificent Seven. So as you can see from this little chart, today it had, it's been picking up. This is probably the bottom over here. It's been picking up, and then today, while everything was going down, it started to follow that trend at the beginning of the day. But then you can see by, let's see, this is 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11:30 or so, it just picked up like crazy. I think this is the beginning of the trend. because it was going down, and now this is sort of a breakout. So for those of you who want to trade NVIDIA, this is probably the start, as you can see from the breakout here, of the trend is going to start going back up. So yeah, this was the good buying zone down here. Now it's gonna go up, and probably all of the other tech stocks will follow along, including the SPY and the QQQ. And you can see SAML, which also is a chip stock, did just as good, just as well. Starbucks, surprised to see this up in the sky today. I thought it had bad earnings. I thought it had bad earnings, but it went crazy today. I don't know if there was some news or it was just going kind of nuts. Wow, this was a fabulous, fabulous long.
Can you go back to the daily? It looked like it had went crazy a few weeks bore.
Let's
It had a
see.
nice gap up, I think.
Yes, this was after the earnings. What happened here? Was there some news? Because this is extra, and today was extra. And look at the volume on this.
And the last time we had looked at it, it was in that freaking, looked like it was going down to 70, and all of a sudden it's like freaking $25 richer.
It's almost $100. This is kind of interessante. I thought this thing was like doing really bad in China. So this is what it is, folks. When the market makers want to bring stuff up, they just bring it up. Okay, and when the people who own the stock want to bring it up and want to take some money or whatever, that's what they're gonna do.
What was 2020?
Hold on, I can't see.
Where did it go for COVID for the low?
About $50.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't let it stay down low. A lot of people want the stock.
It got close to this low, which is about $73. Let's say 70 or 75-ish. And now it's doing a reversal. So because it's been going down, 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 and and now it might get up to this point up here. So that's something to take a note of. Let's move on. DraftKings, somebody's favorite, favorito. Also breaking the trend from these mountains, couple of mountains down, boom. Today was the day, yesterday was the day to get it for today, basically. So now it's going to go back, it's going to start a trend, potentially maybe get up here to 44 or even up to the top for the NFL season. So this is, if you got it here.
Buy it.
If you got it here, high five to you. And you're still holding it, woo-woo. Just keep it, maybe take some out here. And let's say you have 100 shares. Get the majority of them, like 50% or 60% here, just in case it goes down or whatever. And then see if it gets to this top around 48 or 50. That's how I would play it out. If you got it down here. Now, if you didn't, just see how high you can go, but make sure that you kind of touch base here. Maybe take a few shares out, 25%, 25%, 25%, and make some money. This would be a long-term, especially how people like to gamble in the United States of America. Fabuloso Open, not gonna really talk about it that much, but as I mentioned, if it goes above $2 around here, I don't think the trend has been broken for it to go up, but if in case it does, just wait and see if it goes back to 257. But I don't see how this is gonna go up to the sky or anything. But that's just me. What do I know? Vana, interessante, $134. Glad I got out. Wayfair, $44.60. Should have stayed, but I didn't, but got out. I'm glad I did. Let's take a look at Amazon. This was also, in my opinion, the day to get it was on Friday. the day to get it was on Friday because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now it's going to continue to go up. So even if you get it today for tomorrow, and you could put this on the notes, let's say it goes, it's 184.05 right now, but let's say it gets to 182, 181 at 24. That's a good area to buy this because this thing is going to go up. It's gonna, this was the buying zone. This was the buying zone. Now it's gonna see if it can reach up here, but definitely for the election, they want to bring all this stuff up and then they're gonna pull the rug. So that's my thesis. Let's see if that happens, but this thing is gonna go to 200. That's Amazon. Let's look at Softy and Google because it's right there in the queues. Again, same thing. This is probably even a better price than the other one. So again, down, pull up, down. Now it's starting to reverse, getting strong signals here. And you were here at this 200 period. So this is actually a great buy still. Again, we may want to put this on the notes for Softy. It could get back up here to this 400 area zone. They're gonna bring it up. It might do a little bit of consolidation maybe and like bounce up and down to trick people because like I had mentioned before, the month of September is kind of a little bit hostile and crazy. So just maybe keep that in the back of your mind, but another good buy here with Microsoft. Google, probably the same story. Still kind of weak compared to the other ones. Okay, this is still, this could be a buy as well. It surpassed this. It didn't really get here, but this is a good, strong candle in a way. Not as strong as the other ones. The other ones were excessive, but this is a good buy. This one should also be put on the notes, Google, because it's at a good price. It has gone really, really, really down, and it's starting to kind of pick up. And look at it go. So yeah, if it gets back down here, maybe to this 150, 150, 50, I think that's a good potential play. And hopefully Miss Green is putting these on the notes. Let's look at the Qs. And basically, again, down, like I had mentioned, and up. So if you played both of these ways, congratulations to you, my friends. You can see that it went nuts after what tiempo is this? 11:30, basically. And there it is again. They're bringing it up. They want to bring the stock market up. The market makers aren't stupid. They looked at the the debate yesterday. They want to make things with a smiley face because everything has kind of been going down. So now they're bringing stuff up, not to spook anybody. Fresh bet, 137.62. I had this, jumped out. Thank you, Jesus, for letting me get out on time before I would not trade again. Dollar Tree, somebody was looking at this earlier
Did you look
today.
at Carvana too?
Yes, I mentioned it.
Okay.
Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree has been going down for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. I think it's going to continue to go down until I see a more, let's see, obvious breakout. It was a little bit strong today. Oh, that's Palantir. It looks like Dollar Tree. But yeah, I think this was the push for the market, but it's still very weak to me. It might pick up maybe after Thanksgiving. So just keep an eye on this. It's at a good level to buy. Very fantastic level. We had marked this off maybe a year and a half ago when we were looking at this, I remember. So yeah, just put this on watch for now, Miss Green, and just try to see if we can look at it every day just so we don't forget. Meaty, it's 619. Let's see if it shut up. Not really. This is just caca. So there it is. It's gonna go down to the gutter at some point. Just if you get something like this, jump on it if you are able to, because they put it on hard buy. But if you are lucky enough, you can jump on it. But if you get something like this, jump on it if you are able to, because they put it on hard buy. But if you are lucky enough, then just go for it and short it. Meta is not as strong as the others based on the candle, but still a strong signal that it could turn around. It hasn't really broken out, in my opinion, completely, but this is a signal that, hey, maybe I'm going to turn myself around and follow the market. So for those of you who dislike Meta and don't want to trade and have a negative outlook on it, it's a really good company in terms of stock wise. It's always making money. So this might be a good buying opportunity. It's right at the 40 moving average. So yeah, this could be in terms, let's see if it breaks out in the next day or so. And but I would buy it now. Let's see, Minuto. Look at how strong this stock is. I was gonna say our favorite word would be, but
fake news.
So I think we have to wait a couple of days and see if it really does. Netflix is another one. Very expensive stock, but again, it did the same thing. So that tells you that everything in the QQQs, the SPY, basically did the same thing. Very expensive, very expensive. It's again starting to do the same thing. But you know, look at those for you. Let's look at Mansana. Definitely. Oh, I tried. Did I get a long one? Oh, interessante. I didn't even know I did this. Yeah, I think it's gonna start bouncing back up. It's doing a reversal now. Last 2 days, this is another signal. So let's see if it gets that 240 in line sight in the next couple of weeks. Tesla, I have it twice because I got rid of Roku, but let me add it back up. Tesla or Mesla or Stressla. Very volatile. It's not as volatile as it was before. Probably the beta went down. But yes, it's again, these all tech stocks. It looks like the market makers are saying, let's bring them up, people. And you can see it was very crazy in the morning, up, down, down. But, you know, did a little consolidation. And then it stepped up. It was doing a step. It likes doing that kind of stuff, Tesla. And here it is. If you happen to be in the post market and got it here, hey, good for you. Boom. And you made a few dollars. That's all I have. Let's look at Walmart real quick. Somebody sent me a video regarding Walmart. So I'm thinking this thing may continue on the upside. Oh, look at this. This thing is a balloon. It's just going right, up and up and up. Let me look at the month. Man, there's no stopping this. It's really far away from the average. So at some point, this thing has to go down. Okay, folks? So we have to watch this every day when we get a weak signal here. Where it, huh?
It's not going down anytime soon, unless they want it to go.
Yes.
As we get into recession, Walmart will continue to go up. It's gonna easily hit.
It's a flight. It's a balloon at the moment, but it does have to revert a little bit. All I'm saying is this thing is just up in the sky. It's really high and away from the averages. So at some point it does have to turn around. But for the time being, you can see that any time it just dips, just buy it and you're gonna get some money.
In my view, Walmart will be what Meta is, that I didn't want Meta to be, but it's gonna be that aggressive, I think.
It's gonna be aggressive. I don't disagree. So basically, look at the trend. It's just up, balloon up. Basically what this is doing is just saying, anytime we get hit here, buy it.
Don't play with fire and guess that it's gonna go down.
When we get a negative signal, that's when you do it. In the meantime, there is none. Just buy it when there's a dip. That's basically the conclusion. McDonald's, Sorry guys, but oh man, I should have just kept with my guns and just wrote it up, but I did. Okay, so let's look at the losers and then that's it, guys. Oh, so there were not many losers because like I had said, the market was very volatile and then it reversed and everything went back up. Let me look at see if there's any other interesting stocks that Campbell's. Ah, maybe it'll start going down now. This was very aggressivo and it's on hard buy. Or it could be a buying opportunity tomorrow as well. Oh. Yeah, so this is a good one to look at. This was yesterday. It could go down. It could pick up here and go back up because every single time it does a dip, it just goes back up. And this was very dramatic. While everything was going up, which was tech, this thing went down. So if the techs continue to go up, this thing is going to go down. So watch out for that, guys. So my opinion is if the SPY QQQs continue to go up, this thing is going to go to 46. So there you have it. Travelers, Florida, that's Foot Locker, CVS, we don't care. Affirmy, okay, $40. Lyft, $11.91. Space, that's I think it's what is this? Galactic or something? I forgot. Virgin Galactic, okay. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else. Did I miss anything? I got NVIDIA. Did I went NVIDIA, Softy, Apple, Netflix, just the important stuff. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, put a comment, and let us know what you think, or maybe what you're gonna be trading in the next couple of weeks, or some tickers that we don't have here that you are interested in us putting it in our list so we can take a look at it. That will be amazing. And I hope you have a fantastic evening and a wonderful and successful trading day tomorrow. Peace out.